Hello everyone, I'm Easy Life, and today we're gonna talk about how to play with Omen on Split. I'm bringing you guys today another Omen guide on the series. If you haven't watched the two previous videos, I explained how to play with Omen on Haven and Ascent. Make sure to check that out. This guide is gonna pretty much cover every basic thing that you need to know to be able to play Omen on a decent level. So if this video ends up being helpful for you, make sure to smash that like button so you can help me help more people. To start off the guide, we need to talk about positioning. Where does Omen play best on the defending side? In my opinion, Omen plays best as an anchor on B because Omen is pretty good at defending narrow choke points, like a single narrow choke point because of his flash, but is also good on A. And I'm gonna explain to you guys why. And why also is good on ramp or around the Heaven area instead of site. A lot of people make the mistake of coming to A and playing Omen as an anchor, but here he is not able to support the whole team with his smokes, while on ramp he's actually able to do that. And on the next part of this video, I'm going to explain to you what are the good smokes that you can use to support your whole team. So Omen plays best around the ramp, Heaven area and B as an anchor. On the attacking side, you want to make your priority to go mid as an Omen, because mid control on this map is very important and very crucial, and Omen is able to create a lot of pressure by playing mid. He also has very important smokes for the team that shouldn't take long to go there, like smoking vents or smoking nest to take mid control, and he can also create pressure with his TPs on mid, and I'm gonna show you some cool things that you can do with his TP later on the video. If you see that your team has already a lot of players mid, then you can go to another place. Or if you feel like there's something that needs to change, maybe you're not able to take mid control, then you can go to another place, and preferably you want to go to A, because even though you want someone like a Cypher here creating pressure with his smokes and lurking, Omen can do the same role. He can also smoke one of the choke points and lurk to the other side, and that basically makes him also a good fit for this role. But you just want to do this as a fill or a variation from your most preferred position that should be mid. Okay, let's talk about smokes now. I'm going to show you how you can support your teammates from wherever you are with your smokes. Whenever on the radar you see the enemy team taking mid, which is the most common thing on this map, you can always smoke mid like this. And this will help your teammates defend mid a lot easier, because now the enemy team has to push through a smoke, and this will facilitate basically the crossfire between your teammates. Now, probably they will decide not to push this, so this will also slow them down, and which is pretty good. Another smoke that you can actually use is this one at the start of the round.
Cover going out.
And with this smoke, what it does is the same thing. We'll also delay them, because now they have a smoke that will block, and they will probably not want to push the smoke because you can be on either of these close corners. And even after the smoke, they will have to be careful about clearing these two angles, right? Or even that third one. So this will slow them a lot. Now, if they don't want to slow down and they still want to take mid at the same pace, then they are basically obligated to use an ability to clear the close angles, right? And make sure that your team is not pushing. So that's a plus, because your smoke ability is on cooldown, and usually the enemy team might not use an ability that has a cooldown. Now, how can you support B, for example, from A? This is the perfect smoke to use, as
Cover going out.
this smoke creates the same effect of the mid smoke. Now they are around this area, but they don't want to push, because if they push, it's a lot, like it's way harder to clear these two angles at the same time, right? This allows your teammate to defend a lot easier and delay the bomb plant as well with this smoke. This allows people that are rotating before you, that maybe rotated from Heaven to CT, to get onto site way easier, because they don't have to worry about these angles, because this is smoke. And it's just a very good smoke for you to use. If you want to help the A player from B, for example, it's pretty basic. You smoke the choke point on A here or on Heaven, and I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Now on the attacking side, let's talk about smoke. So if your team wants to execute on B, you want to smoke Evan like this. As you see, it will cover everything. Bang. And the enemy team cannot fight down there. And you want to smoke CT like this. Now if your team wants to split B, you don't want to smoke Evan like this. You want to switch this smoke and actually smoke this. Now if your team wants to take mid control, you either smoke vents, which is the most common smoke, and be wary. On the low ranks it works because it will stop the guy that is picking here from getting a pick, but on the higher ranks a jet might come pick here and dash straight to stairs. So you want to make sure you call for a flash of one of your teammates or your pre-mate before you pick, even if you throw this smoke. Now another smoke that you can use is on males, and this smoke is more uncommon because it will make this player not know what to do exactly. Maybe he will wall, but he won't know what to do after, and this allows you to easily take mid vents control if you want to. Now if your team wants to execute A, you can smoke deep like this.
Cover going out.
But there's a problem. If the enemy team wants to get a pick, you can walk out, get a kill, and easily go into safety. So what you can do is smoke Evan actually like this, and then the enemy team player will have to walk all the way out to be able to get a kill, and then walk all the way back. And this allows your teammate to have better timing for him to be able to actually get the trade on the guy that pushes Evan. Now the same goes for this smoke. If you smoke deep, it's easy for someone to walk out and get away. Like obviously it's easier for a jet, but also if you smoke deep, you aren't able to cover this angle, which is a common opping angle. So what you can smoke is smoke like this.
Cover going out.
And now either this guy or this guy has to walk all the way out to get a pick, and then has to walk all the way back here or all the way back there. And this guy, the same thing, he needs to walk all the way here to get a pick, and then either fall back to one of those places, and it creates a better opportunity for you to trade or even kill him if he misses his shot. Now if your team wants to split A, then you need to switch up the Evan smoke to this smoke and just smoke CT. And those are the smokes that you need to know for this map. And I lied, there's one extra smoke, and this is a bonus tip. If you end up actually playing it on A as an anchor, or because you need to switch things up, maybe your team is not able to hold A, you can come here and throw this one way. You aim here, you aim to the left wall, you see the red arrow, you aim a little bit upper, okay, and even though the arrow is red, it's still gonna end up going there, and you get one way here where if they are in this corner, they are not seeing you, and you get a better reaction time because they will only react after they get into this point and see you. If they are here, they are not able to see you, and it's a good one way for you to be able to ult. Okay, right now we're gonna talk about the Shrouded step, your TP normal ability. And I'm gonna show you some shenanigans on A, mid, and B. So on A, like I said, you can end up filling A and doing the lurking position where you either smoke here and lurk to Evan, or you smoke Evan and try to get a pick on the guy on site. Now when you smoke Evan, you can actually TP like this, creating chaos. The guy on fucking Evan will be like, oh my god, where is this Omen? And you can actually with this TP pick the guy on site with a different angle and get that kill. Now let's go to mid. On mid, like I said at the start of the video, you want to play mid as Omen because this is where you are able to create most of your pressure. And now how will you create that pressure? You smoke one of the choke points, imagine you smoke this. Now you can TP to this corner, making the Evan players be afraid of you possibly making this lurk. Then if no one is playing vents, the A players will be so alert because of this possibility. And now just with that TP you created a lot of pressure, making it easier for your team to get on B, for example. Or you get a new angle where your teammates pick from the left and you just trade straight away from the right side, and the enemy team is not able to be like, oh my god, left or right, left or right. So that's one. Now, after you throw that TP and you've done a couple of plays and they know that you're always TPing to the right or to the left corner, now you can create like mind games. So you come here and you TP like this and basically fake TP, and now the guy that is playing here will hear the first Q to the TP. And what most players don't know is there's two Qs for the TP sound. There's one where you TP and one for where you land. Now a lot of players, even in pro games, they hear the first Q and they think that you still TP there, even though they didn't listen to the second Q, right? So yeah, that's pretty much the fake. Now I'm gonna show you the shrouded step on B. This play is very hard to pull off, but when you do it, oh lord, it does feel amazing. So instead of smoking heaven, you're gonna smoke the left side like this, and then you're gonna flash TP here, and then you're gonna come here and TP like this, and bang, you're here. And you can maybe kill this guy, maybe he's still finding you, thinking you TP to the smoke, and you kill this guy. Or you can even lurk and kill the guy that is playing Evan. It's amazing. I pulled this off on a scrim, okay? And it felt amazing, guys. You need to at least give it a try. Now for Omen ultimates on this map, there's not a lot of ultimates that you can actually use. But I'll show you the basic ones. So the basic ones is here. While your teammate is executing, you TP to their back, creating double angles. And then if you need info, if anyone is playing this side, you can TP to the top here and see if anyone is playing. You won't be able to see this corner, but yeah. Now if you want to go A and your team is splitting and you just smoke this, one TP that the enemy team does not expect is for you to actually Now, to TP on the A side, you usually TP like this. Or you can TP to CT if you want to. And those are basically the TPs that you use as an Omen on Split. I hope you enjoyed the video and that the video was helpful. Here's something special. I picked this video just for you, but before you go and click on that video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and click on that bell to check more content like this, as that will help me help more people. See you in the next video.